Welcome back, guys. My name is Nukeface and I'll be your host for the second game of the second series of the quarterfinals of the ASUS Republic of Gamers tournament. In the top left corner we have spawning Apocalypse as the red Terran, and in the bottom right corner we have spawning Mouse's Deer as the blue Protoss. This is a best of 5 series. Last game ended with Deer pulling off a win over Apocalypse after Apocalypse started with a bunker rush opening, which ultimately ended up in his defeat after Deer successfully held that off. Apocalypse looks to be going for a wall off again for the main base to prevent any scouting and also to prevent a possible cannon rush. And here we have Deer just chrono boosting out as many workers as quickly as he possibly can. Barracks already going down for Apocalypse, but not an expansion before barracks. We have the gas going down as well, so this will be a Reaper opening. Got a gateway and gas simulator going down for the mouse player as well. And a quick scout around from Apocalypse to see if there's any proxy pylons. It doesn't scout all of it. He misses a bit here and here. If any pylon had been placed there as a quick rush, then he would have missed them. Gateway is completed, simulator is completed and being fully mined from. Cybernetics core going down to get the warp gate tech up as quickly as possible. And the Reaper has also been started. Orbital command on the way. And we'll see, he's actually just stopped mining from his gas, so this will be 2 Reapers coming out, followed by an expansion most likely. And we have a little sneaky engineering bay going down in the natural expansion for Deer, preventing him from quickly expanding. Zealots come out to help clear away the engineering bay. He managed to build it for a little bit of time, so this does delay the expansion a reasonable amount of time, giving Apocalypse a chance to get his up a lot sooner. Warp gate tech actually got cancelled there. Reaper currently inside the base, doing a little bit of damage, not getting any worker kills, I think. Did he? It does have 1 kill, so did manage to kill a single worker. And he does get away. She's not supposed to lose the first Reaper. Oh, that was very close. Stalker is giving chase. Deer is moving out with a Stalker, a Zealot and the Mothership Core, which is an annoying push to have to hold off at the start of the game. Reaper going... yes, he is going back in. See if he can do some more damage. Spots the Stalker right there. Which dissuades him from continuing in any further. Stalker managing to get a single kill for his troubles. Ouch. Does get 2 free worker kills. Don't know why they didn't get sent back to go mine, but oh well. Now we see Apocalypse being in a little bit of trouble, having to repair the wall off, putting his workers at risk, and the Mothership Core just raking in the kills. And now enough units should be coming out to stop the harassment of the Mothership Core. Even though it looks like he will get away. Yep. We still have the Stalker, the Zealot out the front, and the Stalker down here as well. Lets the Zealot in for a little parade. Gets kited back and killed. Still have the Stalker here, seeing that nothing else is moving out. Nexus has come up, finished. Additional gateways going down, and an Oracle almost done. But the pressure will continue by Deer. Preventive missile turrets going up. Where is it? There they go. In the middle of the mineral line, and one here as well, to prevent such things as the Oracle. And looks like it will be done in time to ward it off. Got a probe going out. Put a forward pylon. Right here actually. And Stalker with the bit larger range than the Marines, putting on a little bit of harassment. Putting on a bit of damage. And they're choosing to save his units. Backs off. Does almost get a second Oracle for his troubles. Still a pylon going down here. And we've got additional units moving out. Third Oracle actually moving out. It's a big investment to make 3. Though it does put up the requirements for holding it off on Apocalypse's side. Multiple Oracles in the main base of Apocalypse. A lot of Marines got pulled back for it. Just a bunker and a Marauder at the front. Blink hasn't been researched, so he can't just skip over onto the high ground with the Mothership Division. And all the Oracles swooping in to really quickly kill all those Marines. Bunkers do get saved, all of the workers. SCV's doing their job. And he manages to hold it off for now. Do have 11 workers killed by Deer, which puts on a lot of economic damage early on in the game for Apocalypse to catch up on. Got a forward pylon to reinforce the units, 2 actually, just in case the first one gets killed. And a bit of unit swapping around. Putting the damaged Marines in the bunker, which is always a good choice. Keeps them alive longer. There we go. Void Ray joining the club. Very strong unit to take down the bunkers. And then we have a medevac moving out. It's actually ended. 8 Marines. See if we can put on some counter economic damage. Do have the Void Ray moving in the same direction as the medevac is coming from. We'll actually get very close to it. Not sure if it will get noticed. And he decided to move it down. Does get spotted. This might have distracted the Deer from it. There we go. Drop into the mineral line. 1 probe. 2. 3, 4. And quick evac. She should hurry up. Very close. 3 HP. And we have another push coming out by the sneaky route from Apocalypse. Whilst also having his 3rd base being built. Pylons all over the map from Deer. See if you can spot any potential drops coming in. And a lot of zealots in the army for Deer. Storm is on the way. Weapon armor level 2 is on the way. And just as Apocalypse moved in, 3rd base started taking. Very quick to respond to the High Templars being attacked, morphing it into an Archon. Which will make Apocalypse having to run for it. As Marines that have been stimmed a few times aren't a match for Archon with a lot of splash damage. Third base finishing up for Apocalypse. Should be starting to get saturated straight away. Well, a few anyway. And just now the army is returning for Apocalypse, joining up and sending out another 2 medevacs along the side. Got a little scouting zealot here. Let's see if he sees it. Oh, it's going straight over top of it. Might turn into a free kill. But not. Blink hasn't been researched by Deer, so you can't blink under the medevacs. See what happens. Might not have been the wisest move to unload there. No. And again, Force Troubles does manage to take out the third base. Puts them into a bit of an economic advantage. This is also reflected in the incomes here. More, about 150 gas per minute more, and around 500 to 600. 700 now, actually climbing. Which is due to a lot of meals. Should see Ghost being added on fairly soon. Yep. Starting with additional energy due to the Mobius reactor upgrade that you just saw finish before. And now we have some zealots moving in around the side for a little counter attack into the mineral line of his own. Most likely will not get there in time. Will get finished. Will it get it? Yeah. It managed to get a ghost, which is nice. Seems to be a fair trade-off. But it gives away the clue to Deer that there are ghosts on the field. Drops the rocks. As long as he keeps vision on it, he might get a heads up that there is an army knocking at the door through the middle. And a few retreating storms. More zealots moving up from the side. 5 this time instead of 3. See if they can do some more damage. They actually do manage to get all the way into the mineral line before getting noticed. Then get pulled back out because of the armor units. Apocalypse now moving back to the pylon. Hasn't actually seen the other 2.
Research complete.
Sorry, the other one. So these are just a few zealots, which are about to get noticed and killed for the trouble of standing there. Right, the minimum get intercepted. There we go. More zealots moving along the side to keep up the harassment. Excuse me. And some more zealots from that side as well. Keeping Deer busy. Though it does cost, sorry, keeping Apocalypse busy, but it does cost Deer a lot of resources. You can see in the resources lost difference here. Down the bottom right, it's lost 2,000 more additional resources, 500 of which were gas. Very nice feedbacks. Dodge that storm. Got a lot more storms over here though. Those are definitely aren't greatest. That one hit. There's a lot more units where those came from. Our Templars have gone down. That was the army over here. Zealots being sent in to harass. The army's out of position. Few Vikings there. no Colossus tech has been created yet. And no transition into Colossus coming up. He has added Immortals into the mix to take out the Marauders quicker. I must say that the army is low on health and that the medevacs do have little energy. Well, the Templar gets taken out by a sniper. Snipe shot, sorry. This is all well for his troubles. Very nice storm. Straight into the middle of the army. Took out a fair amount of units. Damaged a hell of a lot more. And that with the medevacs being so low, it does include a fair amount of damage. Zealots coming in from both sides. Making it hard to have the army split up. There we go, a few storms to take out nearly all of the units. A lot of Archons remain. One of them is still being morphed. Does catch a slight glimpse of the EMP. EMP is making fair work of those Archons. Now just Immortals left, which is expensive to lose. A lot of Zealots do remain. Not a lot of SCVs there to kill. Apocalypse Deer actually has no clue of the extra base up here. It's just generating a lot of income for Apocalypse. Let's see if that Marine will get away. Doubt it. Yep, there we go. Another big push along the side from Deer to see if we can get some damage done. The army was in position. A lot of Templars being built to start saving up some energy, and the fourth one also being taken by Deer. Though the current income does go in favor of Apocalypse, though the resources lost the gap between it hasn't widened a lot, meaning that the trading has been going quite well. Protoss being the more gas heavy race, it's only fair that he's lost more gas. And a few units being stimmed out in front just to catch any storms if he does encounter the army. Army's actually moving past each other. And a lot of workers being transferred. Oh no, hang on. Long distance mining as the Nexus hasn't finished yet. That might save a lot of workers. Unless they get sent back in. Took out another 7 there. Then again, that's going to go both ways. That base being evacuated straight away when he notices that the army of Deer isn't responding to his. And a mass recall. So it did cost Deer an extra base. Huge amount of storms might actually save Deer's base there for a little bit. Yeah, it does save it. Apocalypse evacuates. Live to fight another day. That base has been spotted in the meantime. Very nice. 5 kills on that Templar. Missed what the other one got. That mineral line dropped from 24 down to 10. Wow. 13. There's 3 of them chasing the Templar. Army of Apocalypse still being used to drop. But it does look like Deer is reinforcing quicker. Look at the units lost. 161 Marines have already been grinded. My apologies. And 19 Templars, 7 Archons. Those are big losses for Deer. Very expensive losses. army, so no mass recall, so if he does lose this, it does cost him a whole lot. EMP's going down on the Archons. GG is called. Apocalypse wins this one. Alright guys, thanks for watching.